In your spiritual endeavor, you feel like running sometimes, flying sometimes, at other times you are walking, and sometimes you take rest. You have to stop, catch your breath, relax, refresh yourself, and then start again. And it is the same with the mind. Your mind is sometimes running around in a circle, and you have time to work, you have time to meditate, to serve, and then you also have time to rest. And the mind can be relaxed, can feel it is re-energized, and you call that sleep. When the soul is tired and the mind had a lot to process, to learn, and the soul is going to sleep and the mind takes a break. However, throughout the day, you create such moments of rest for the mind. When you feel that the mind was busy for a longer period of time, you have been engaging with different tasks, you have used your thoughts, your intellect to analyze, to come into action, and then you feel the mind has to stop for a while. You need a rest for the activity of the mind. And that feels sensible. It feels appropriate every now and then to stop the activity of the mind, the activity of the intellect, to observe your thoughts and to make your mind silent, to observe complete silence and to concentrate the intellect on something essential, on a point, and rest. Have that restful attitude. Mind, intellect, personality, and body are all resting. Not asleep, but conscious rest. This cycle that you are going through, it is repeated at a large level, and then smaller level, and then smallest level in the mind. You are now understanding that at the world level, at the universal level, you, the human world, are going through a cycle. It is a short cycle of 5,000 years, and it starts with a beautiful time of paradise. It continues with times of happiness. Then there is time for devotion, and there is a time for religion, and then there is time for decaying and degrading, and there is some sorrow, and then there is time for upliftment, ascent, and returning into a position of rest. So after going around the cycle of 5,000 years, souls feel that yes, now it's a time to rest. Now is a time to stop, take a break, Breathe in, breathe out, and just rest. And we call that time returning back home. When you, the soul, are in the home, you experience rest and comfort. And before going home, there is a short period of time when you prepare to be back in the home. It's like someone who has been running around the field the whole day. A sportsman has been running on the field for a game, and before going home they have to refresh themselves. They take a shower, they clean the body, they wear new clothes, and then they go home and have a rest. So here as well, after running around the cycle for 5,000 years, there is a short period of time named the confluence age when you refresh yourself. You become clean once again, and then you prepare to go back home, the home of purity, of peace, of silence, the home of all souls with a supreme soul. So you are now experienced in running around the cycle and taking a break every now and then. And this cycle you also experience in a day. You see how every day you start in the morning fresh, you go around the day, you study, you meditate, you meet others, you serve. By the end of the day, soul and body feel tired, and you feel like, yes, now I can have some rest, I can go to sleep, and I will wake up refreshed. And then there is the cycle of your study. In your study, you keep the knowledge in the intellect, and you go around it again and again. You have the teachings of Raja Yoga every day, and you study them. You study them with attention, with dedication. It feels like going around a field. You do these 8 laps around the field. Sometimes in competition, you have to run around a field for 5 times, 8 times, 10 times. And do you feel tired? Or do you feel it is boring to run round and round and round again? Here, the teachings every day, there is newness, there is also the same content, and you have to do that laps around the field again and again and again. So it helps when you see the teachings of Raja Yoga as being split in 8 laps, and you keep each lap as being new. First, in the first lap around the learning, around the teaching, you feel the lap it's about relationships. When you study for 1 hour, when you read the teachings for 1 hour, when you listen to the teachings for 1 hour, the first lap it's about relationships. Who is teaching here? Who is giving me this tuition? Who is inspiring me to study? It is in a relationship that I am motivated to study. Then the first lap, it's about relationships. The second lap, it's about destination. What is my destination during my study? When I listen to that Raja Yoga study, what is my destination? Then there is, in the third lap, there is a problem. Every time I want to study, it's because there is a problem still in my life. And I'm motivated to study to remove the problem. Then the fourth lap, it's about the solution to the problem. This teaching, this study is giving me every day a solution to the problem. So I keep running around the field. One lap, another lap, another lap, another lap. And it feels new and fresh. And I'm not getting tired. I feel tireless to do this study. And it is not boring. Every new lap gives me new information, new knowledge. The fifth lap is about the attainments that I have. There is a problem, there is solution, and I can see there are attainments. Then the sixth lap, it's about the service that I do, how I can serve others, how I can share this with others. Then there is a seventh lap about the family, about who we truly are together. And then the last lap, I complete the study with conclusions and blessings and a slogan for the day. So in this way, your study every day remains fresh and new and entertaining, and you feel that, yes, I can continue to run these 8 laps around my teachings, around my study, about my learning. And every moment it's fresh, is new, is revigorating and energizing the soul. So today, put into practice the knowledge of the cycle. There is a very large cycle. You have been around the cycle of 5,000 years. Then there is a daily cycle. You keep on flying every day from the morning till the evening. And then there is an hourly cycle. 1 hour of study in the morning, which you keep fresh. You keep it energized. It is new. It is powerful. It is giving you new practices, new experiences, new ideas to put into your everyday life. It is enjoy. You can enjoy it when you extract new points from it. You keep on running, but it's not boring. It is not fatigue. So today, keep seeing the beauty of your cycles. Everything can be very, very easily experienced as a cycle, knowing that from freshness it goes to less freshness, maybe to some experience of being depleted and empty, but very soon a new cycle will begin. And then you will feel full again, happy again, loveful again, knowledgeful again, and the whole cycle is enjoyable.